I didn't see you before the show. They told me you looked gorgeous, and they're right.
Oh, thank you.
You
I had
do?
a lot of help. George Masters did my
Really?
makeup.
You don't really normally need much makeup and stuff, do you?
Oh, you should see me in the morning.
Okay.
Ann Margret walked onto The Tonight Show with looks and a personality so glamorous that Johnny Carson dropped his host identity and turned into a man looking to take her out after the show.
Would you welcome a very exciting young lady, Ann Margret. She is... Well, that's the longest introduction I've ever given anybody on this show.
I know. Thank you very much.
How are you? How have you been?
I feel great.
You remember the first time we met and worked together? I do. I don't know if you remember it or not.
Ah, the inauguration.
Absolutely.
Yes,
It was
for
the
President
inauguration
Johnson.
of President Johnson.
Yes.
Carson tried to run a conventional promotional interview, and Ann Margret made that feel irrelevant by treating every exchange as an opportunity to demonstrate that the conversation was operating on her terms.
Was that 1960?
3?
Oh, we have a great historically oriented staff here.
It was in the 60s.
It was like that. Yeah. And you were just becoming fairly well known at that time, right?
I just started, yeah.
Yeah. Sweden is Ann Margret Olsen. That's the name of the special tomorrow.
Ja då. Det
Ja.
är mitt namn. That's my name.
What is it?
Det är mitt namn.
Dimet Nam?
Det är mitt namn.
Dimet.
Det är mitt namn. Ja.
Ja. Jawohl.
She discussed her England television special and her work with Tina Turner on the Tommy adaptation, yet answered each subject in a voice calibrated to make everything feel like something she chose to share with him personally, rather than promoting publicly.
Sweden is Ann Margret Olsen. That's the name of the special tomorrow.
Ja då. Det
Ja.
är mitt namn. That's my name.
What is it?
Det är mitt namn.
Dimet Nam?
Det är mitt namn.
Dimet.
Det är mitt namn. Ja.
Ja. Jawohl.
Jaha då.
What?
Jaha då.
Jawohl då.
Yes. My mother's in the audience as a matter of fact.
What does älskling mean?
Älskar dig. Love you.
Älskling?
Älskling.
That's
Älskling is my love.
my love. I know that.
Yeah.
Älskling.
Yeah. Oh, how do you know that? You know some Swedish girls.
I like.
The chemistry worked through contrast. Carson leaned toward her and smiled more broadly than his desk posture usually allowed, occasionally losing the composure he maintained with almost every other guest across 30 years, while Ann appeared simultaneously shy and completely in control throughout the same conversation.
Had a can of sardines for a while at home. No, what is humortidog?
Hur mår du idag?
Yeah.
How do you feel today?
How do you feel today? I know
Jag mår
that.
bra, tack. Tack.
Did you speak any English? How old were you when you first came here?
I was about 7 or 8 years old when I came here, and I didn't speak a word of English.
Now, I find that very difficult to
And neither
believe.
did my mother.
I find that very difficult to believe. You spoke no English at all?
No,
She would lower her voice or glance down briefly before meeting his eyes again, and the audience responded to those small transitions with the alert readiness of a crowd that had collectively decided the next shift in her expression was the most interesting thing in the building.
I just had to watch and learn. And I used to win
But you don't have
spelling
an
bees.
accent as such at all.
I know, I just lost it. My mother has a very thick one, but I just lost it somewhere.
Now, did you immediately go to English school over here?
Yes, yes.
Her flirtation worked through timing rather than anything explicit, which was the specific quality that kept everything appropriate for network television while making everyone in the room acutely aware of exactly what was happening.
Now, how about Roger, your husband? When he got married, you went back to Sweden to meet your folks.
Yes, we were there in August, and my relatives don't speak a word of English, and Roger doesn't speak a word of Swedish. But there was a lot of smiling and a lot of nodding of the head and a lot of eating. We had moose meatballs.
Moose
Really,
meatballs.
moose meatballs are terrific. They really are.
What? Moose? Oh, you're putting me on now.
No, moose meatballs. Meatballs made out of moose meat.
Well, I figured it'd be that. Moose meat. How do you make a moose or meatball? I mean, first you get a moose, obviously.
To be fair, Carson wasn't helpless. He used understated jokes and mock formality to acknowledge the exchange without letting it become something NBC standards would need to document, which required real-time tonal calibration most hosts would have struggled with while being visually occupied by whatever Ann was doing with her eyes 4 feet away on live television.
I didn't know that. Now, what's the name of the...
The name of the little village is Volshabin, and there's about
Volshabin.
150 people, including cows and horses.
Yeah. Now, how did your folks decide to come here?
Well, my father had been here before, and then he came back to Sweden and met my mother, and I came along. And then he left when I was 1 year old, and I did not see him again until I was about 7. In fact, my mother had to point him out because I didn't know. When we arrived on the boat on the Grips home in New York, she had to say, "That's your daddy."
He occasionally glanced toward the studio audience after one of her warmer looks, those quick sideways glances functioning like silent punchlines, sharing the experience without requiring him to explain it. The audience often responded before either performer had technically completed the moment, reacting to the space between them as much as anything individual either of them did. Carson gave her room to establish the rhythm, instead of moving through prepared questions, and that slower pace made every reaction more noticeable than a typical celebrity interview would produce.
They did. I think it was on 60 Minutes a couple of weeks ago. Did they not do a special on Sweden?
Oh, I didn't
or
know
a
that.
segment of it? It was most interesting. It seemed like one of the happiest countries. They said the people over there don't seem to have too many problems. They said the suicide rate was the lowest, I think, in practically.
No.
Really?
No.
It's not?
It's the highest.
It's one of the highest? Well, it was
Keep
one of those.
everything inside. No.
Maybe they're not so happy.
No. We keep
Obviously, they're not.
Her humor came from understanding how to use silence, tone, and suggestion rather than anything qualifying as a formal joke. She held her smile until Carson finished, rather than rushing to respond, and her small laughs carried a knowing quality suggesting she understood the effect she was having on the host and room simultaneously.
What program were you watching?
No, I was watching 60 Minutes, the Mike Wallace Show. And they did this documentary.
What you got from the program was that they were happy and the suicide rate was low.
Yes, and that's not true.
Well, yes, we're happy, but when we're sad, we keep everything inside. And it starts to fester, but we never... See, like, I get mad, let's
What are
say,
you laughing
once a
at, Ed,
year.
because I got it wrong?
No.
What?
No, you're so sure
I
about
remember Steve Landsberg when he was in, "What's for dinner, Bonky?" "Moose meatballs."
Carson mentioned in interviews that certain guests made the desk feel different from the moment they arrived, and Margret's appearance is the clearest documented evidence of what he meant.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Well, I didn't understand that. Now, I'm trying to quote from what I heard. You have a National Health Service over there, right? You said that everybody has, and that they take care of their citizens in that country.
Yes. Yes, it's fabulous.
Carson eventually asked, "You're going to do a little something for us tonight, right?" And by the time she moved from the couch to the performance area, the conversation had already prepared everyone in the building to receive everything she did next as a continuation of the same exchange rather than a separate professional demonstration.
Well, as if that wasn't enough of a preview for your show tomorrow, I understand you're going to do a little something for us tonight, right?
Yes, we're going to...
Yeah.
That preparation distinguished this appearance from the standard format where the performance break resets the broadcast energy rather than delivering on something the preceding conversation built toward.
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. We're going to do a thing that I've never done before. I'm going to do it for the first time Sunday night.
Right.
In front of live, but this will be the very first time.
Our stage is yours.
All righty.
Starting right here.
Ann launched into "I've Got the Music in Me" with forceful vocals, rapid hip movements, and genuinely athletic choreography that reminded everyone watching why she was described as a singer, actress, and dancer rather than simply a glamorous movie star who also performed.
Ain't got no trouble in my life. No foolish dream to make me cry.
She directed her expressions toward Carson throughout, making the number feel less like a showcase and more like everything the interview had been building toward finally arriving. Every hip movement and hair toss was pointed in the same direction as every lingering smile from the couch, making the whole appearance feel like a single continuous performance that simply changed formats at the midpoint.
I know I always get by. I hate
When the song ended, Carson looked visibly overwhelmed in a way his composure rarely allowed the audience to observe, and his expression in the moment after the music stopped was the payoff the entire appearance had been building toward since Ann first appeared in that outfit.
Will you all turn to page 186 in your hymnals?
His reaction was the entire joke and the genuine response simultaneously, which is the combination that produces the kind of moment late-night television talks about afterward rather than simply moving to the next booking. Margret returned to him smiling as though she'd known from the moment she walked out exactly where the evening was going to end up.
Let us pray.
That's the opening number.
That's the opening number. That ought to do it, all right. It's gotta be those moose meatballs.
Yeah, they give me a lot of energy.
Give me that kind of energy.
Really should take some.
What?
Really should take some. A lot of energy.
I should take some. That'll do it for me, huh?
What made the appearance remarkable wasn't simply that she was attractive or that Carson was susceptible to charm, since both were true of dozens of other appearances that never produced this specific chemistry. What made it remarkable was her understanding of how to make the interview format itself become the instrument, turning the promotional obligation and even Carson's professional composure into material her presence was quietly working with rather than existing alongside.
I didn't see you before the show. They told me you looked gorgeous, and they're right.
Oh, thank you.
You
I
do.
had a lot of help. George Masters did me.
Really? You don't really normally need much makeup and stuff, do you?
Oh, you should see me in the morning.
Okay. I'm so easy, anything you say. Certainly, I'll be there about 7. Makeup on.
She never looked like she was performing flirtation for the camera. She looked like she was simply being herself inside a format that happened to give her exactly the right amount of room. Her years as a trained dancer also gave her a physical self-awareness that most actresses who came through that desk simply didn't have, since she understood how every small movement registered on camera the way a choreographer understands a stage.
That's quite a number, Miss Margaret. Miss Olson, Miss Ann. My poor old grandmother. I wish she were alive. That would have killed her. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. If she had been, why, she would have gone. She'd have gone like a frozen carp. Right there.
Viewers watching at home reported that the segment felt different from a standard Tonight Show interview, even without being able to specifically name what was producing that difference, which is the rarest quality any television moment can carry. The appearance also worked because Ann Margret never once appeared to be trying to impress Carson. She simply allowed him to observe her, and the distinction between performing for someone and simply existing near them turned out to be the most effective move available in that particular room on that particular evening.
Excellent. Well, we got a first on our show. And a second, I think. Why don't we pause here while we take our collection? You went to the same high school, I understand, as, and I may be wrong on this, and probably am, as Bruce Dern.
Yes, I just found out before the show.
We didn't know that.
New Trier High School.
You're gonna have an old high school reunion here tonight.
Ann Margret went home having done what she always did, which was enter a room, establish the terms, and leave the most controlled person in it in a slightly different condition than she found him. Which moment from Ann Margret's Tonight Show appearance do you think hit Johnny Carson the hardest? If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and like the video for more deep dives into classic Tonight Show moments like this one.